I want money. And I know I'm not going to get money necessarily streaming. And I know I'm not going to get money necessarily streaming. Stream to build a network and things like that. So, streaming, I like the environment right here. Skills Arena, I like that. You know, stuff I watch. And it got me thinking about what I got going on. And I'm like, hey, you know, follow us at GabbGames.com on Facebook. Go to Facebook, go to search GabbGames.com. Pop up. So over here is what I've been working on. This right here is systems I've been thinking about that I can't really test necessarily when it comes to character creation and things. Like, for example, you got an open world. How do you save processing space and things like that? And how do you apply that to here? For example, you loaded a level, you know, outside of this radius, everything is deactivated, you know, in order to save processing space. It's not that the object's not there. It just has to enter the bubble, the trigger. You know? So, there's that. That's what that is. I have a few things I'm working on. Is it this? No, it's buttons. I gotta open up buttons. Buttons is the one I need to open up. I have an operating system that I've been working on. And part of the operating system is when you build in something that you want to last, it's how do you get in? Right? There's get in where you fit in, and then there's getting in.
Grasha.
So, for example, I want to sit with Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft, the big names up there. That's one of them. Ah, you know? How does that work for everybody? And I think this operating system helps. Can't give you everything right now because, again, money. I believe it's going to make money. But I can show you what I've been working on. So, to go along with the operating system, I have 18 games I'm creating. I have 18 games I'm creating. I have a formula for each game because I figure this formula works the best. And here's how each game can impact the market. So, on The Sims, let me put that over here. Over here on The Sims, the character, the woman, she's one of the mascots. The character, the woman. Mute that real quick. That's cool. She's one of the mascots. The woman and the lady. They're to represent two of the characters that's represented in 18 games. Again, I'm Brandon Gordon Gabb. And check me out at GabbGames on Facebook. If you're GabbGames.com on Facebook, if you're following. Uh, put them on something. We'll keep it casual. Wait, before you sit down, buddy. So, that takes us over here. Here's what I've been working on. This is how I picture. Cheer up, buddy. Ain't got time to be sad. Here's how I picture and sort of envision the operating system on GabbGames.com on Facebook. You come here. Turn you on. Right, I'm dumb, but I'm smart at the same time. I'm like, what the heck is going on there? So, wait. I'm stupid. Supposed to start at the fucking welcome screen. I have an idea how I want things to work. I have an idea how things can set up. Basically, the idea for the operating system is it's kind of a self-help operating system. So your avatar is the gigapet, and the gigapet is your reminder, your notebook, your Jiminy Cricket. Like, hey, you eat this, why, no. Think of all the resources that could be pulled just off of self improvement. So underlining behind it all to jump the chase before I get to doing some cool, almost cool shit is what are what am I pushing as GabbGames? Learning. Because I'm a dumbass. But I could sit here and play the video game all day. So if I could sit here and run endless quests for fucking Aragon, why can't those quests teach me how to do this stuff? And through various ways, that's what the operating system is going to help do at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, as a gamer, you come out with a skill. So when people say, all them video games ain't going to make you no money, like, well, given where I'm at, knowledge-wise on this shit, here's where I can fit. So, start. GabbGames. Enter all this stuff. We could, but it won't save because I don't know how to do that. Alright, just to make sure you see me again. Male, female, other. The reason there's other is because in the world that's created, there's more than just like human and shit. Think like werewolves and all of that. Like, everything doesn't necessarily have to have a gender. Like, I don't know, for me. But to make you feel better, whoever. Edit character, sliders supposed to change the body parts. But I'm dumb. I don't know how to make that happen. So we'll continue. The goal is what I set up there for myself and all, whoever. But next, we go here. This is our user interface, our phone, our messages, apps, games, options, close. Simple. It's made for people that's kind of into this. But given the different scope of games and the way things can be broken down to learn and be fun, I think that the casual will pick it up. Uh, then we go to GGOS. The GabbGames operating system is, patent pending. Patent pending. GabbGames operating system, patent pending. It's also a game interface. Now, uh, basic buttons: draw your weapon, hold an item, emote, health, items, and things like that. Where we at? Start at here. Kick, punch, dash. At a tap, you hold to free run, X to jump or interact with characters and items. Your right shoulder button, as far as I'm a gamer on the control, so that's how I got it set up. So your right shoulder button is your ability button because this is your character without a weapon. Your right trigger would be to grab, which I've been thinking about changing. You know why I've been thinking about changing? Because I've been playing the Meta Quest and getting my hands on the Knuckles in VR. I'm thinking of using the all three of them: the trigger, the shoulder button, and the thumbstick as the grab because that's how the Knuckles work. So it's not too much of a mind blowing experience when you go into the virtual thing trying to get a hold and grasp of how to move around. Because the operating system is made to go on multiple types of devices. That's why it's an operating system and not a game. So, back to what we're doing over here. Uh, the modifier button, you hold the modifier button, and your punch, kick, dash, it change into your combo moves and things like that, along with building a combo meter like your Spider-Man and Batman to pull up, your two button holds here and two button holds there, things like that. Uh, block button. I also want to use the block button as my lock on button, as the lock on button, because of the way the battle, just to make battle synchronize better. If I got to lock on to you, it's the aim and to look. That should be what it is. And then you use the right thumbstick to switch, so you can use your abilities and super moves. But it kind of bring you to a standpoint because it's also your block, your guard. So you got to move out of your guard. So it's like you got to wait your turn. So it's make it a little more turn-based type. Like, I caught you, right? So that's the way I'm envisioning it in my head. Keep looking down at my phone because the game jam, I'm still watching it even though they're on silent. Because it, like I said, it got the environment. It got me in that spark of Russian creativity. Like, hey, here's what I'm working on. I want to be friends. you know. So block could be your aim. So you got to stop right until you level up a bit, and then you can use your block while you're moving. You press up to draw your weapon. Shoot, your right trigger. Aim is your left trigger. You know, this plus these equals combo. Uh, so not much change besides that. This is for when you use melee weapons, block, swing, you know, to think about what all could be used. Right? Anything that's a projectile could be held under this category. Anything that would be held in the hand and it's as a blunt weapon could be here. Right? Switch it to throw. If you got something that have to throw, your right trigger. Uh, so I'm over here on GabbGames.com on Facebook. If you want to see what I look like and what I got going on behind the scenes, that's where we're at. Go to Facebook and that search bar, GabbGames.com. I'll pop up. Uh, right. Let's see. Start. Customize just about everything. Why? Because here's where we all can make money. X, Y, Z. Put it together if you're smart enough. Because I need some money. I can't give it all away. I got other things to go with this operating system. Like, I got 2 franchises I'm working on. So, to be like, boom, hit it like a hurricane, I think I got a great idea. I just don't have funds at the moment. So, I need something tangible to be like, hey, give me funds. Back, gear. Only have 4 you have 4 slots that you put in gear. Gear help you traverse terrain differently and things like that. Because you want it to not just be a single player experience, you want it to be a multiplayer experience due to the capability of being on mobile devices. You have to limit things in order to make it a fair playground. We all know what a map is. Abilities, same thing as the gear. But I've been thinking of adding an ability wheel, so it's tough, right? I would cap it off at 4. So you'd be like, I gotta change loadouts. And because of X, Y, Z, so many people's trying to sell you their ability to the loadout. Right, go back. Shoot, continue. Fucked up. I can't get it all back. All right. Ah, but yeah, this is what I'm working on. This is the best I could do right now. Buttons. This is the best I could do with buttons. I've been trying, been working. Now, because I have an idea and I know what I want to do, I have been investing in assets for it. That's one thing that kept me through Unity, to be honest. Uh, right. Open this. Okay. Go back here. Bring me up for a second. Kind of handsome. Let the hair down. Be like, take off the jacket though. Hold on a second. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, go to GabbGames.com on Facebook. Speaking of that, we'll go here. Yeah, here. We'll bring up Facebook. go here. We type in GabbGames.com for those people on YouTube. Hey, look at that. That's how that works. Hit that like and subscribe. Okay. We put you back where you were. You were over here. Everybody's so out of place. Kind of. Here's where we are on YouTube. Okay. Speaking of that, the woman. This is where she's at. Shoot. I just got my videos. Alright. I want to go to my videos. Go to my channel. Good thing I got it muted. Do videos. The Woman, episode 1. Content creating. I tries. But all of this is pretty, right? It's self-explanatory. You can change clothes, super moves, limit everything to a certain number. All right, that's why I fucked up that. Nah. Horrible with the buttons. But I've been working on things with that. Creative. Now, creative is our best hidden tool. Why? Because every game that has a creative mode has a great fan base. If Minecraft wasn't so creative, the fan base wouldn't be so nuts. Not that Minecraft isn't good. The Sims fan base. You can build and create Sims and all of this stuff. Then, right, I'm like, wrong thing. If you couldn't do all of that, it wouldn't be as fun. Sometimes that's more fun than actually, playing the game because it's a simulation. Sorry. Goddamn kids, I'm gonna whoop all their ass. They lucky I'm busy. Thank you for tuning in. I'm right now behind the scenes. We're at GabbGames.com on Facebook. Check me out if you want to see what I look like. I got The Woman episode 1 playing right now, and I'm showing the operating system I've been working on. The Woman, her episode. Inconsistent Teen the Great, now played by, Inconsistent Teen the Great. Right now, I started off, thinking about myself, of course. But right now in her story, I've moved her in the house to flesh her out as a character. He's the husband. It's about her because she's mascot, the woman and the lady. They're mascots, along with three other characters. So, did that other thing open yet? Not yet. Package manager. Here, like I said, I've been buying items and things to be like, I got what I need. I just need help putting it together. Uh, I actually got some good ones to be honest. Oh, but the ones I want to work out of, the reason I bought them, like I need them, I need to use them. One I need to shout out GameKit controller. GameKit controller is hot. Ignore. Old. I don't think I have a favorite. GameKit controller. Better yet, I know what I'll do. Look up here. They got a sale going. Go to saved assets because I started creating folders and playlists. Okay, so the operating system. I got them. I bought some because I'm like, hey, it's easier to be like, don't make it obvious for a person that know what they're doing. I'm a dumbass, so City Engine because when you first come all the way out into the GGOS for the tutorial, we start with the City Engine. You place you a building or you build one, and the neighborhood procedurally generate. Do a few missions, like do XYZ, things like that. You need easy build system, uh, skill point system. It's gonna be multiplayer, so you got to keep multiplayer in mind. Now let's go to level terrain. Uh, we get rid of my ugly mug. Uh, over here on terrain. What? Oh, the other thing opening. I'm like, what the fuck? Ah. Excuse the language, I can't help it. Yeah, while we're waiting for that, just come interrupt what the hell we were doing. Bullshit. Shoot, right? I got all that time. Give me that. Then where's our YouTube? There you go. There you go. Bam. So the terrain, the way it's gonna be set up. You got 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's go. Just move it. 4. And 5, right? Now, call me a dreamer. We all are dreamers. I like to think of myself as a dreamer. If you want to see what I'm doing, everybody on YouTube, GabbGames.com on Facebook. Uh, this will be first. We'll run through the single player. You come in a little tighter, buddy. Uh, we start on one of them as the player. Don't matter which one, right? The one we start on is our lobby. Now, this lobby is our portal in the multiplayer world. So, when we're on multiplayer server, basically, you got 4 heads. Each one has their own unique island. And this one here is a compilation of all of them. Like, how? How the hell are you going to do that? What is it? Cloud storage? Minecraft, basically. How Minecraft is like, what you got, I could download here for a temporary time. What you got, I could download here for a temporary time. And that's how our lobby is created. So, that's how it will be set up. Now, to keep it spicy, when you're online, every 45 minutes to an hour, if one island gets selected to really get out of there, out of the lobby. Right? If it's your island, better go with it if you want to go. If not, you gotta, you know, fast travel, portal travels type shit. Right? Menu it out. Load screen to get back. Uh, Again, I'm Brandon Gordon Gab, GabbGames.com. Brandon Gordon Gab, GabbGames.com. Again. uh, but yeah. Uh, yeah. So that's how that would work. Uh, I want to use old school trick too when it comes to the terrain. Uh, or not terrain, fast travel basically. Like I don't think GTA use it enough. Like games like GTA don't use it, things like that, where you swim all the way this way and then you appear on the other side of the map, like you went around the world and back. A lot of games don't do that anymore. So that is one operating system I do want to add in. But we got that. We're back over here. We'll go into mini games. Mini games. How do you make a gaming world fun? What is there to do? Things like that. How do you make like Spider Man? I love Spider Man. I want pictures of Spider Man. Damn it, I got some somewhere. But anyway, I love Spider Man. Spider Man, the Arkham series. To give life to the game and longevity, I never got why. Even after you beat the game, you swing around, you stop a couple bad guys, some might get away, but then prison escape because it's a comic book game. Vulture, the Rhino, whoever is back out just as a fun mini game when the game is done. I'm sorry. No. She's centerfold because we're watching The Woman episode 1 and a whole bunch of other things on GabbGames.com on Facebook. So there's that. Go along with the operating system, the 18 games. There's two franchises I've been working on to go along with it. And then there's hardware also. So to be like, I want to make money. I'm here. I want to make some money. I need somebody to know how to do this. Like, hey, let's make some money together. I need money. That's why I do all of this. Like, you game a lot. Yeah, I game a lot because it helped me work out things because I'm a gamer. You know, all the hours I spent building in the Sims, like you should have an at least certificate in fucking architecture somewhere, like valid. You know, to think about things like that. So the thing is to make it a valid option. And the problem with making it a valid option is who all got to get their hands on it. Because there's a lot more I got to it that I'm not getting into, and that's because there's two different levels, right? Talk about indie developer level, and then mass production and right interconnectivity of the world. So I'm like, I gotta hold off on a lot. That stuff is WTF. Where's the fun? I can tell you where the fun is, right? Like, ah, you son of a bitch, you taught me something. So there's that. Okay, now that where'd you go? Here. Still important assets, man. Here. This is just the last kit that I bought. to be like visuals. This is just the standard render, the universal render pipeline. It's not the HD. So capabilities of what I have in my inventory at my disposal, if I have a right team, like I push this shit out while I shit, literally. So that's the universal render pipeline. No, no wonder it loaded so fast. Right, what I had going. I bought like four of them, five of them. Not pretty. I got the city steampunk, the new gen urban, the cyberpunk, and I think the regular urban somewhere. I have, if we go back over here, while that load, we go back to, uh, actually we can stay and save for later. Mix that with the procedural or the 3D dungeon generator. And we kind of got some things going. You know, I got a modular building framework thing. I got a couple of modular building things to be like streamlined a bit, right? Yeah, I invest. Right now, I just invest as me. I haven't invested as a business, even though I have four LLCs technically. Yeah, I have Gab Games as one word, Gab Games as two words, uh, Gab Games Entertainment, and Gab Games Shop. Entertainment, I'm like the streaming and the content creation, things like that are, you know, different revenues that I could possibly step into. I had a Shopify store. I was with Shopify for. I was with Shopify. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all see my face. They don't want you to see my face. I ain't worried. I got investors. Well, I had an investor. I have an investor. That's how I got my material, my hardware. I'm like, thank you. So, uh, yeah, that was COVID. Got a couple things. Gotta have some. You know, it's all about. I don't know, but I got distracted. Oh yeah, I got a new one. I ain't worried about it. Oh, sorry. So, working. Now, I know y'all like, get back to the damn gaming. But GabbGames is more than gaming. Did you load yet? It did not load. Right? Just trying to kill dead air to let that load. This is the urban day scene. And that's just like the pre-made scene, not nothing I made. I can't take credit for that. I work. Right, like I work for a living. True. WASD keys. Ah, simple camera controller. Okay, because there's like what 6 of them because I added like right. Nope. Me, I would just find those and delete them, right? Because that would mean I got 2 of them. So because I got 2 of them, it won't read because it's trying to read the scripts and all the in the folder, right? But if I delete the shits, I'm gonna have to import everything, and sometimes this thing. That's why I need somebody to know what they're doing. Just kind of self-educated on this. So, I can close that. I got that. Oh, that's the other one I got. I got a medieval one. Medieval, urban, cyberpunk, and steampunk. Let's just take that. One episode 1 is done. What's going on here? Invader Sim. Not Invader Sim. That's Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom's pretty good. Uh, Google account. Cheer up, buddy. tutorial thing. Not at the moment. The options. Uh, swagger jacking. The endless run tutorial they got. Use that and then switch it up. I don't now remember what that is. Instead of looking at both of my handsome faces. Let's do Is it on mute? It's on mute. I let the Brandon show play for a second. It's on mute. Ah, this was fun, actually. This was real fun. St. Jude's, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. The push-ups for charity. That's where GabbGames.com take you right now until I redirect somewhere else. Yeah, how does it go? Yeah. So I do push-ups and stuff while I play the game. Uh, Sick kids. They need, and them and their family need things. Donate. Just because the event is over, don't mean that you can't not donate. Somebody donated to me, and then when I got it, I donated. When I got the money to donate, I donated to somebody else who didn't have donations, and then they pushed what they can to the next person. So, boom, game jam. I'm not in the game jam, but it made me want to show what I was working on. Yeah, of course it does. I need $1. Uh, guess we're close. We got this other one. Pretending they want to open. I don't even know what it is. That might be the one I was working in my animations on. Because I'm like, I got some animations. I made. And I'm like, I could do this in 3D. It's one of my earlier ones. It's one of my earlier ones. Why? Because directing, creating cutscenes, you want a good game, you got to know what a good one is, where you draw inspiration from, things like that. Still watching these guys while I'm watching and directing. Said I like the environment. Put that there. Put you there. Put you there. Boom. What in the world? Where's my goddamn cord, man? Hold on. Oh, they want to untangle it. Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to untangle it at first. Crush that. Animation I was working on. I agree. Got a little bit of talent somewhere. I don't know where to go with it sometimes. Lost. It's Friday. Normally it's family game night. My daughter get glasses. Need a Herbal Essence commercial. Uh, okay, back to here. back to what I was doing. Just going through, you know, the repertoire. It's been a while since I streamed. Uh, what's up? GabbGames.com on Facebook. We're behind the scenes right now. This is just a screensaver, screen holder. Go to Facebook, search GabbGames.com. Uh, this one got voiceovers. This was a Dragon Ball Z universe thing I was pitching. So, we'll jump through it. Basically, what if? Oh my gosh, longest intro. Basically, it's a what if. You know, what if Goku was around when Frieza and all of this? What? Here's our parallel. Here's a parallel universe. They're on planet Vegeta. This is the Ginyu Force, Frieza Force, the Saiyans working together. And how did it go sour? So, because inevitably it got to come to an end because we know that's how it ends, right? But it's how do we get there? So it was going to work its way up. You know, Vegeta, Frieza, all rivals. Goku's still the man because Goku's Goku. You know, we know Goku go as the man. You know, but Frieza creates the androids because Frieza deals in arms, so we could have an android and Cell socket. We bring Cell in later as, you know, androids been working on something in behind the scenes because they're artificial intelligence that have a hive mindset, Ultron style. Their answer to that was Cell, you know, but the Frieza Force creates the androids. Why did they create the androids? Because they deal in arms. So instead of testing their powers against the Saiyans outright, they have demonstrations against the robots. And this is how they're like, you know, these Saiyans getting strong because I had to put on safety mode for little Frieza pants over here. You know, that last fight, XYZ, things like that. What caused them to be uneasy. You know, you could have a universe where it's already space travel because Frieza and the Frieza Force is basically the Galactic Empire, the Federation. So, if you think Star Wars, Frieza is the Death Star, right? Just from the story that we get. But the Frieza Force and the Saiyans were already working together. So anyway, that's what's going on here. Right from jump, set up they cool, you know. So it's like didn't expect that coming. But Goku's Vegeta's Merlin. If Vegeta's King Arthur, Goku's Merlin, the most fantastical, greatest wizard in wizardry ever. Right. As to what they're right. Everybody knows King Arthur. So I work on a lot of things. Maybe want to pull up another one. Right, I can't wait. I'm impatient. That's all. Like I should. That's what I'm watching on my phone until it die. They got me inspired to show off what I was doing. Uh, uh, it's not the greatest. I think that turned out pretty good. Uh, right. I'm trying to find one because I'm like, they're not really tame to be like, you know, sorry, I'm directing traffic over here. Where am I at? Your channel. What's up, everybody? GabbGames.com on Facebook. Go to Facebook, type in GabbGames.com. That's where we're at. We're looking behind the scenes at what all I'll be doing and what I've been doing and what I've been working on. Stuff I'll be working on, man. As a content creator. That's fun. The social antisocial club. What's up, everybody? That's why I had it pent up. I'm gonna be in this all day. That's to make the front so much more manageable. Mama, is that you?
Yes, son, it's me.
How you been? How was your day?
Not bad. Carson said hi.
I'll tell Carson hi. Carson the Crier. Say Carson the Crier.
No.
Ah, that's pretty cool. Ah, actually, I didn't go. I didn't do bad in this match. Actually, that wasn't a bad one. Thinking about jumping into that anyway. To be honest. Uh, but behind the scenes, if you want to check out behind the scenes right now, what I look like, all that good stuff. GabbGames.com on Facebook. Check it out.